E aí galera, Jim Gamer de volta com Red Dead Redemption 2. Vamos continuar aqui de onde a gente parou. Tem aquela missão ali agora para fazer, então vamos fazer ela. Estamos chegando aqui. Vamos lá.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on.
Então vamos lá para a missão. A gente vai ter que caçar. Siga o Charles. Ele até me deu um arco ali. Cadê? Não apareceu ali não. Depois eu vejo.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
A neve já deu uma abaixada. O tempo tá dando uma melhoradinha, né?
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
Ah, com certeza deve ter animal aqui, pô, não é possível. Nem que seja um lobo pra gente poder comer. Tá na necessidade, come qualquer coisa.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Até agora, nenhum animal à vista. Vamos continuar procurando aqui.
See some of the ground uncovered here. Let's look down this way.
Vamos procurar por aqui, depois do rio. Ah, o vento diminuiu. Isso é bom.
Stay quiet. Stop here a second. I see something.
Aí, parece que o Charles achou alguma coisa. Um rastro, parece.
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you
Alguns
tell?
veados que ele achou aí
How can you not?
passaram por aqui.
Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
Vamos pegar o arco e flecha aqui no cavalo para poder caçar. É, até agora nada do chapéu, né?
Quiet as you can.
Acho que eu perdi mesmo, tem que arrumar outro. Vamos agachar aqui para não fazer barulho.
You see the
Não
tracks?
tô vendo rastro nenhum aqui.
Maybe not.
Focus.
Aperte L e R para ativar os olhos de águia. Ah, tá. Olha o rastro ali, ó. RB para focar no rastro. Beleza, agora é só seguir aqui.
It's easier in the snow, but
Ah, vamos correr porque tá acabando o tempo, ó.
the track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Ué, cadê? Ah, tá ali. Vamos lá.
Wait, look.
Ah, ali, ó.
There they are.
Tem um veado ali.
Quick, get that bow out, Arthur.
Será que daqui já dá pra acertar ele? Tá meio longe, né?
Quick and clean.
Chegar mais perto aqui.
You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Good shot.
Aí. Beleza. Caça mais um veado. Ah, tá. A gente tem que caçar outro. Vamos ativar os olhos de águia de novo. Ah lá, ó. Vamos seguir aqui o rio. Ali, tem uns ali na frente. Tem dois ali, ó. Aê. Aproxime-se de uma carcaça de veado.
Okay.
Vamos lá.
Pick up one, I'll get the other.
Segure X para pegar a carcaça de veado. Pegá-la aqui.
Okay. I'll go grab
Aperte setinha para cima para assobiar para o seu cavalo. Maneiro. Vem logo, cavalo. Cadê você? Ah, tá vindo lá embaixo. Chegando aqui. Vamos colocar nele aqui a carcaça. Levar para o acampamento para fazer uma sopa. Encontre-se com o Charles. Ele tá ali pra frente. Vamos lá então pra... Aí, já tá aqui já.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then.
A neve caindo da árvore. Maneiro. Pinheiro, né? Passar nesse aqui. Não, esse aqui não deu não. Ah, que maneiro.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to
Muito
keep
bom
us all
gráfico.
fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew
Vamos
you'd be
seguindo
okay
aqui
with that
então.
bow.
Voltar pro acampamento.
It's easier when they ain't
Levar o
so
rango da
bad.
galera.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie
Eles estão
low.
querendo sair da
Dutch
neve,
and
claro.
Jose will have a plan.
E o Dutch e o Rossia tem um plano. Vamos ver.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, And he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
Não tá dando pra galopar mais rápido que isso.
We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll
A neve nem tá tão alta.
Except maybe
Entendi.
that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if
Ih,
we
tem
can
um
find
urso ali na
another
frente, ó.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here.
Ih, rapaz, olha lá. Tamanho do bicho. Vamos olhar ele aqui. Ó. Deu pra ver direito, não?
Stay well back.
Aqui, agora dá pra ver melhor.
This are the worst for animals that sleep over.
Ó, caramba. Muito foda. Já foi, tá indo embora já. Então dá pra gente passar.
Cut up here, off the trail.
E o cavalo se assustou com a presença dele.
Easy.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me.
Ele não percebeu nossa presença. Tá bem.
5, 6 months?
Something like that?
You didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Ah. Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. Just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good.
Já estamos chegando perto do acampamento aqui.
Why ain't you run off?
Me?
Vamos seguindo aqui.
20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right. Yeah.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's
Já estamos chegando aqui no acampamento.
He loves that
Deixar as carcaças ali.
I hope they all make it.
Fazer comida pro povo.
Huck me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
O Art falando que tentou montar o cavalo do Dutch, mas derrubou ele. Só aceita o
I'm gonna
Dutch.
hitch time over here.
Chegamos aqui, vamos amarrar o cavalo ali na frente.
Food back, boys!
Retirar.
Get these over to
Veado de cauda branca.
Thank
Vamos
you.
retirar ele aqui e levar ele pro cozinheiro.
I showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Vá até o Pearson, que é o nome do cozinheiro, né?
Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one, you
Galera, viramos o açougueiro. Vamos esfolar aqui o veado de cauda branca. Fazer um corte aqui. Caraca. Açougueiro de primeira.
Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Vamos salvar aqui. Poucos dias depois. Você desbloqueou. Não deu tempo não.
Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You're still here, then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking, we could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea, we're living. Look at me. We're living, even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
É, galera, já fomos para outra missão aqui. Agora a gente vai ter que assaltar um trem. Então bora lá.
Okay, gentlemen.
As musiquinhas do jogo são épicas, né? Caraca, velho.
So kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls. The train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan. Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast.
Esse Mike é muito irritante, nossa senhora.
On what they're doing?
Yep.
Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
Aí, chegamos num ponto aqui sem muita neve. Melhorou pra gente. Ah, até sol tem aqui agora.
Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at 'em, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. Money's safe. You'll just have to trust me.
Ah, um lagão aqui do
The
lado.
O'Driscolls are right. There'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone, shut up and get your mind on the job at hand. Come on. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
Ah, estamos chegando aqui já, ó, no local que a gente vai fazer a emboscada aqui.
Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down, see how he's getting on?
Okay.
Ah, o Dutch falou pra gente ver como o Bill tá. Vamos lá então. Ver se ele tá precisando de ajuda. E aí, Bill? Precisando de ajuda, meu querido?
I'm okay. You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said
Pegar o carretel, vamos pegar o carretel aqui então. Conecte o fio ao detonador. Vamos desenrolando aqui então, levar até lá no detonador para conectar. Segure Y para conectar ao fio.
Okay, this is
Aí,
good.
tudo pronto.
All right. That should do it. You head back
Vamos
up to the
voltar lá
others.
com
I
o
gotta
pessoal.
Okay, boy.
have to say, I'm rather looking forward to this.
Just be ready to move quick. And remember the plan. All of you. No
Vamos nos
mistakes.
preparar aqui
What's going on? He says all
que o
fine.
bicho vai pegar.
Soon find out.
Everything okay?
I think so.
Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now.
Segure LB para mostrar o menu de armas. A gente tem que cobrir o rosto com uma máscara. Ah, aqui, ó, essa aqui.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Here we go. Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that moron?
You said it was fine.
Come on! You're pathetic. You know that?
É, galera, a dinamite falhou. Então a gente vai ter que pular no trem. Agora, agora. Ih, um caiu.
Hey, down here! Pull me out!
Ah, vamos ajudar um aqui do lado aqui. É o Lenny.
I've got you. Now stop yelling.
Puxar, vamos puxar ele aqui.
You're okay.
Pronto.
Let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
He fell. The others will get him.
You and me, big man.
Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
Tomar iniciativa. Vamos tomar iniciativa aqui.
You cover me.
Okay.
Vamos na surdina aqui pra matar esse vigia aqui. Ah, me viu. Ah, consegui pegar ele aqui. Dei um desmaio nele. E agora vamos pra comer. Ih, rapaz, já tem. Tô metendo bala já. Morreu. Vamos seguindo. Mais um ali. Pode não. Vem cá.
Yeah, I'm good.
What the hell are you doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
Toma. Filha da mãe.
How you doing there?
I'm okay. If we don't stop this train soon, the other boys will never catch us.
Vamos saquear ninguém agora não? Vamos só fazer a missão. A gente tem que ir ali na frente, né? Parar o... Ih, rapaz! Me deram uma aqui, ó. Reventa a pegada. Vamos soltar aqui. Sai! Solta! Aí. Vamos derrotar ele agora. Joga pra fora. Isso, garoto.
We have to stop this train.
Vai até a frente da locomotiva. Ah, vamos parar o trem aqui. Ah, tem mais vigia vindo ali, ó.
Got more coming off the train.
Headshot. Vai dar headshot.
All these bastards must be gone.
Aí, garoto. Mais um.
Yep, keep pushing on us.
Ah, tem mais ali em cima.
You still okay?
I think so.
Good.
Damn, he's got an arm.
Vai, aquele ali, Arthur. Mata ele. Isso.
Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Oh, shit. Look.
Acabou?
Coming out of that last...
Tem mais aqui. Não tinha matado ele não. Mais ele na frente.
There's the other boy. Thanks, officer. We got more.
Vamos seguindo, vamos matando aqui. Ah, o pessoal tá chegando pra reforçar. Ah, matamos todo mundo já.
You two all right?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Ah, shit.
What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word.
Ainda tem gente dentro, vamos tentar fazer eles saírem.
I work for Leviticus Corps.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little.
Vamos mirar aqui também. Ter bala. Só pra assustar os caras. Eles não vão sair não. A gente vai ter que explodir.
Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open.
Pega, Arthur. Ué, eu tô usando o L aqui, não quer pegar? Ah, pegou.
Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
RT pra colocar.
Seems good enough.
Y pra acender o pavio.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
Agora eu quero ver se vocês não saem.
Just walk on out here.
Mão pra cima, isso.
We don't want to kill you. We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Vamos lá vasculhar o trem. Ver o que a gente acha de bom pra gente.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the
Que trem chique, hein?
Oh,
Pô,
yes. Should be easy as cake.
melhor que minha casa.
You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will
É,
you?
tem um negócio pra pegar aqui, ó.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all
Me
the
deu
work.
brand de qualidade.
Didn't see you rushing.
Uma carta aqui também.
He's keen. I'll give you that.
Carta do Archibald Jameson para Leviticus Cornwall, que é o dono do trem, né? É o chefão.
Getting there.
Vasculhar aqui, o que? Cigarros de primeira. Opa, dinheiro, pilhas de notas.
There. See? That's how it's done. Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Já valeu a pena, já achamos um dinheirinho ali.
Think so.
Vamos ver o que tem aqui.
Useful. At least we all know you can read. Give me those. Real.
Think I got him.
Título. Ah, tá, esse era o objetivo. Então vamos voltar lá. Entregar pro Dutch.
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back...
Ah, o Dutch mandou escolher o destino desses caras aqui.
Let's ride!
que a gente vai fazer? Ameaçar. Vamos ameaçar eles aqui?
Get on the train, quick, all of you. Any bright ideas, I kill all three of you. So behave. Come on, move.
Entra no trem logo. Tô mandando.
Go on. If I hear so much as a footstep from this car, you'll end up like all your
A
friends.
gente vai ter que ir lá na primeira locomotiva. Como tá um pouquinho longe, então vamos pegar o cavalo aqui.
Go.
Ih, atropelamos um defunto aí, ó.
Yeah. Whoa.
Chegamos aqui. Vamos colocar o trem para andar e voltar para o acampamento. Missão concluída, rapaziada. Mais uma, né? Tá carregando aí. Já vamos emendar para outra missão aqui, ó. Rumo ao leste.
So we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
Pelo jeito a gente vai fazer sair dessa neve aqui, até que enfim.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch. Lenny! Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Segure A para andar na mesma velocidade da caravana. Saímos da neve até que enfim. Vamos seguindo aqui a caravana. Ih, já deu ruim aqui, ó. Quebrou uma roda aqui. Será que vamos ter que mudar de carroça? Abandonar essa aqui?
I reckon we can handle it.
Ah, o Arthur vai tentar arrumar.
You still strong
Girar a
enough
roda.
to
Vamos
hold
girá-la
up,
aqui.
Shut up.
Colocar no lugar de novo.
Say less. Pick the wheel up.
Bater na roda. De novo.
Nearly there.
Aí. Ah, fácil arrumar, hein?
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. Not too far now.
Use Y para subir de volta na carroça. Então beleza, vamos seguir pro novo lugar aqui. Mirante Rosseshow. Isso mesmo, o Mirante Rosseshow.
This is the heartland we're going to.
Nossa nova casa.
Farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to
Olha os
the
coelhinhos.
reservations in the middle of nowhere.
Coelho,
How's
esquilo.
that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here
Bastante
was
animal
particularly,
aqui.
unpleasant about
Ali
it.
mais coelho ali na frente.
Unpleasant. How do you rob
Muito
and kill
foda.
people pleasantly? We don't, in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run.
Ele tá falando aí que eu tô com calor.
Captured my mother. Took us
Eu
somewhere.
tenho que trocar de roupa, mas eu não sei. Acho que tem que esperar chegar lá no acampamento, né?
He was a very
Pra poder
sad
trocar de
man,
roupa.
and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast
Aqui
as
mais
yours,
animais aqui na frente.
Wait,
Tem veado, tem
what's the problem
uns
between
pássaros ali que voam.
Arthur,
It's a long story.
Tô doido pra caçar de novo já.
We still heading the right way?
that depends. Are we still heading west
Ali
in
mais
search
bicho
of
ali.
fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Estão falando que tem uma cidade perto aqui, ó. Valentine.
Hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, but what's it called
Assim
again?
que der, a gente vai conhecer essa cidade aí.
Good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to
A
lie?
carroça anda muito devagar, não dá pra acelerar ela não.
Maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you.
É bem longinho esse lugar, hein?
We've all been in
Não
this
chega
mountain for
nunca.
a long time. And we're still here, so
Deve ser pra dentro dessas florestas aí pra ficar mais seguro. Ninguém contra a gente.
What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Ah, o Roça me deu umas plantas curativas aqui, ó. Ginseng e 1000 folhas. Vamos guardar aqui pra quando a gente precisar. Ginseng americano. Se misturar com a 1000 folhas dá uma erva de vida.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on.
Vamos parar aqui para aquele ali subir. Quem que é? O Len? Não, é o Javier.
Okay, let's go.
Aí, vamos seguindo aqui. Estamos chegando agora.
Getting in here, Javier?
Ah, é pra dentro da floresta mesmo, eu falei.
This is a good spot.
Excellent.
Mais difícil de encontrar
I
gente.
think this will work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway. Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
Chegamos aqui. Novo acampamento. Parece bom lugar, hein?
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now,
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck, east of the Grizzlies and out of money, and a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother, but we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again, head out around them, be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible
Aí,
out
ó.
there.
A gente tem que contribuir. Tudo que a gente conseguir roubar e tal, tem que doar um pouco pro acampamento.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater.
Como se fosse um dízimo, né?
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we
Ah,
can
essa
always
aqui vai
make
ser a nossa tenda.
Gonna have to. Miss Jackson.
Senhorita
I've seen
Grimshaw
shit
trouxe a
with more
gente
common
aqui.
sense than you. Do it properly.
Aí dá pra gente dormir, se barbear. Trocar de roupa, vamos trocar de roupa então. Capítulo 2, Mirante Rosseshoe. Aí, depois de umas semanas...
Got off the mountain, rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, despite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Aê, até que enfim recuperei meu chapéu.
Arthur?
Jose?
Vamos tomar um cafezinho aqui.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
É, galera, já tem várias missões pra gente fazer aí. Mas eu vou terminar o vídeo por aqui. No próximo vídeo a gente dá uma olhada no acampamento melhor. Vai até a cidade. Ah, o Dutch vai falar com a gente. Vamos ver o que ele quer aqui.
Nothing. Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks. Nothing. We're free. We're free to plan our own futures once more.
I hope so, Dutch.
You kept the faith, Arthur. You always kept it.
And I ain't losing it now.
Então é isso aí, galera. Vou finalizando o vídeo aqui. Espero que estejam gostando. Se estiver gostando, se inscreve no canal, dá uma moral, dá o like. E valeu, galera. Até o próximo vídeo.